as I'm playing this guitar more, I'm realizing just how rich every voice is. And how beautifully that balance is coming across. And you can really exploit the colors. And it loves to be pushed. Hello and welcome to the Guitar Collection. Today I have a brand new instrument that just arrived from the Italian luthiers Jacopo and Gioachino Giussani. This is a father and son duo that's been working together, building incredible guitars that can be seen all around the world. This is the very first guitar that they have built specifically for guitarcollection.com, and I'm very honored to have it, although I did have the opportunity to represent one from a client of mine that was actually a very interesting Cypress back. That was a beautiful guitar. I'm really excited to see their latest evolution of their guitars, and I'm so impressed by this one. We'll definitely be diving into the sound, but let's go ahead and start with the specs of this guitar. This is a cedar top with this really nice matte finish. I have to say it's very camera friendly because you don't get these huge glares and reflections. It also makes it a little bit easier to maintain. You don't notice every little fingerprint and nail mark. It's very clean and it's in perfect condition, of course. It just came in. I have to say I really like their rosette. It almost looks like there's little gold bars inlaid into the rosette. Although of course it's wood and it's really classy, very simple designs. I really like that aesthetic. Now underneath the hood is lattice bracing, and this guitar weighs in at, I don't know, somewhere in between the typical traditional guitar and a Smallman. It's got some heft to it, but I don't think when you pick it up you would think it's an overly heavy guitar. And we'll talk about how at least I think that affects the sound here shortly. When you look at the bridge, there is this a really interesting shape. Now, I have to be honest, usually I'm not a fan of bridges that get too wild in their shape and textures and colors and all, but this is done really, really well. You can see it slightly angles in against the grain on each of the sides here. It's not even something you would notice further than 5 or 6 feet away. But when you're up close, you notice there's some extra detail there that makes it very, very nice. Now, a real star of the show here are the back and sides, which on this guitar, I'm told it's Honduran Rosewood. It's just beautiful. I mean, you know what? It's so nice when you have a guitar. I mean, of course, some of the best guitars are Indian rosewood. You don't need this really incredible looking wood, but when you pick up the guitar to play every day and you're greeted by this, it is just this, it's just something else you can appreciate, along with the sound and playability of this guitar. It has this really distinct pattern, a really orangey brown tone to it. And not only is the back beautiful, but the sides are too. And wow, it's a piece of artwork to behold on top of what an incredible music making tool it is. Now, when it comes to the neck of this guitar, this one does not feature a raised fingerboard, but I do find it still very comfortable to reach the upper frets, especially because the heel here is nice and scooped away. You don't have a big chunky Spanish heel that makes it more difficult to reach the upper frets. I think no one would have a problem playing, you know, our common pieces that exist up here. And I haven't tested this piece on the guitar yet, so you can imagine I'm a little bit excited to try that. So maybe we will shortly. Chime-like. Anyways, getting carried away. Now, regarding the neck of the guitar, it's very nice and C-shaped, just how I like it. It's actually not very thin. It might be a little bit on the thicker side, but I definitely wouldn't put this amongst the thicker necks out there. And also the action setup, nice and low. I think most people would really enjoy this. Moving on up to the head design of the guitar, I really quite like this simple design. Nothing too flashy about it, and I like that. It doesn't need to be flashy, really nice and simple. And a lot of these little red lines that you see like on the purflings of the guitar, you'll also see on the inside here of the head, which, you know, you might have to be really close to notice it, but that's the type of thing you appreciate in these handmade guitars. The tuners, nothing special, but they work very well. They are Schaller Grand Tunes. And wow, I think I've covered most of the specs of this guitar. I am excited to get into the sound because it's one of those guitars that keeps on surprising me. When I play pieces, like Julia Florida, for instance, I'm really taken aback by just how beautifully balanced this is. You know, these notes on any guitar, these open D, open A, and then this F sharp, a lot of times it's going to cover up this melody. And on this guitar, it doesn't. It just all melds without thought. And that first string is so singing. And all of a sudden, it's time for that bass line to take over the melody, right? And it does so with ease and grace. Again, sustaining forever. Another thing that strikes me is this dynamic range. It's very nice. You can really make great crescendos on this guitar. Really beautiful. It's also worth mentioning that this guitar is strung with D'Addario XTC 45FF and with a nylon high tension first string. So that set has a carbon GNB and a nylon first. Everyone's always asking me, so I thought I would share. Also, I'm grateful for D'Addario's support of this channel. They're strings that I've been using for a very long time. And I just really like the nylon first string on this guitar. Helps me exploit those colors a little bit more. Let's try Prelude 11 by Tárrega. Wow, it's such an easy guitar to make musical moments out of. The legato is really simple to connect. You never feel nervous on certain chords or notes. I mean, this first string is such a singer too. And when I end with a chord like this, I'm surrounded with this chorus of overtones that's really pleasing. And on top of that, the dynamic range is really exciting. This really nice, right? Going to do a big crescendo. Very few guitars can do that. Now let's do the opposite, right? Big crescendo, sorry, big D crescendo from forte. Really impressive. You can play loud or quiet on this guitar with no effort. It's a guitar that responds to your commands. Well, I hope this has been a nice opportunity for you to get to know this guitar. Before I go any further, I'd like to remind you to please subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think of this guitar. Should I say give this video a thumbs up? Let's see if that helps. Big congratulations to Jacopo and Gioachino, Giussani, building this instrument. It's very impressive. I'm enjoying getting to know these. You can read about this guitar and also see a full album of beautiful photos of it at guitarcollection.com. It'll be linked in the description. And if this guitar isn't available, please write to me. I do have more instruments planned from them in the future, so you can always reach out about reserving or speccing out the next. And also, please, while you're at guitarcollection.com, check out the mailing list. That way you're notified about new instruments before they become publicly available. Okay, let's finish this out by exploring these strings individually. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.